Is defense all about playing tough and staying focused, or can it get downright dirty? The past 5 years have witnessed NBA players testing the limits of hard defense, gutting blocks, hard screens, and yes, some plays that crossed the line and were dirty. Some players have used defense to scare their opponents, from dangerous fouls to full-on suspensions. Buckle up, because today on Sports Stars Recap, we are counting down the most shocking dirty defensive plays in the NBA and the players behind them. Let's get started. Draymond Green, the master of mayhem. Draymond Green is one of the most passionate defenders in the NBA. He is well known not only for his ability, but also for his aggressive personality and physical playing style. He stands 6'7" and weighs 230 pounds. He is not necessarily the biggest or tallest player on the court, but his toughness, energy, and smarts in basketball make him a defensive force. He plays hard, often leads by example, and sets the tone for his team's defense. Green has been suspended 6 times in his NBA career, showing how often his rough style gets him into trouble. During the 2016 NBA Finals, he kicked LeBron James in the groin while defending a fast break, resulting in his ejection from Game 4. Fans didn't expect it, and it made history. He became the first player ever kicked out of an NBA Finals game for a flagrant foul. More recently, during the 2023 playoffs, Green got suspended again after stomping on Domantas Sabonis' chest in a heated matchup between the Golden State Warriors and Sacramento Kings. Then, in 2024, he got in trouble again after slamming Lakers center Jackson Hayes to the ground, resulting in another suspension. These moments show that Green sometimes goes too far while playing with intensity, but it's difficult to argue with his contribution to the game. Green is a 4-time NBA champion with the Golden State Warriors, 2015, 2017, 2018, 2022. He is renowned for his excellent help-side defense, ability to guard multiple positions, and proficiency at drawing charges. He posts over 1.5 steals and 1.0 blocks per game, and is usually one of the lead leaders in deflections and forced turnovers. He was the 2017 NBA Defensive Player of the Year. So love him or hate him, Draymond Green plays with passion and energy every time he's on the court. And when tempers get hot, you can bet he's right in the middle of it. Dillon Brooks, the villain. Dillon Brooks isn't the largest or quickest player in the NBA, but he plays like he has something to prove every time he steps onto the court. Nicknamed the NBA villain, Brooks uses aggressive defense and fast trash talk to throw off his opponents. And it works. He doesn't back down from anyone, and his in-your-face attitude has earned him respect and disdain throughout the league. Brooks first made news during the 2023 playoffs when he landed a painful low blow on LeBron James while defending against a drive to the basket. The play made people angry, got him ejected, and cost him a big fine from the league. It wasn't just fans who were outraged. Many players and pundits criticized the move as unnecessary and dirty. But to Brooks, it was just business as usual. What distinguishes Brooks is his boundless energy on defense. At 6'7", he plays much harder than his size, always staying close to shooters and fighting through screens to stay active. His ability to defend top wings and small forwards makes him a valuable asset. Still, it's his attitude that makes him unforgettable. Whether trash-talking after a block or getting in the face of an opponent after a foul, Brooks knows how to change the momentum in his team's favor. But that explosive style comes with a price. Over the last few seasons, Brooks has been one of the most penalized players in the league. He has been whistled for several technical and flagrant fouls, sometimes resulting in fines or suspensions. In the 2024 to 2025 season, he nearly reached the limit for technical fouls, which would have forced him to miss a game. Despite his reputation, Brooks is still a key player for the Memphis Grizzlies. He plays with passion and energy, and you may not like it, but Dillon Brooks always brings excitement and intensity onto the court whenever he plays. But were you really paying attention? Time to test your NBA foul knowledge, because these plays made headlines and kept fans buzzing long after the final buzzer. Question 1. Which NBA superstar did Dillon Brooks hit in the groin during the 2023 playoffs? A. Kevin Durant. B. Stephen Curry. C. LeBron James. D. Jason Tatum. The answer is C. LeBron James. Question 2. Which player stomped on Domantas Sabonis' chest during a 2023 playoff game? A. Marcus Smart. B. Dillon Brooks. C. Patrick Beverley. D. Draymond Green. The answer is D. Draymond Green. Patrick Beverley, the agitator. Patrick Beverley is always in motion, always yapping, and never letting his opponents breathe. Pat Bev is your man if you need a guy who plays with unlimited energy and combines tough defense with mayhem. He's known across the NBA for how hard he plays, how relentless he is on defense, and yes, for the heated moments that have landed him in trouble. Beverley was in the headlines in 2022 when he shoved Phoenix Suns big man DeAndre Ayton in the back during a timeout. This didn't happen during live play. It happened while everyone was supposed to be cooling off. The league didn't take it lightly and suspended him for 3 games. That wasn't the first time he went too far. Throughout his years, Beverley has been called for multiple flagrant and technical fouls, indicating that his intensity sometimes gets the better of him. At just 6'1", Beverley uses every ounce of grit to defend larger players and harass point guards from one end of the floor to the other. His game isn't about size but heart, hustle, and determination. He grabs loose balls, forces turnovers, and gets inside players' heads. But that passion can lead to cheap shots or late shoves that earn him fines or suspensions. This season alone, Beverley averages 3.3 fouls per game, indicating how frequently he gets on the wrong side of the referee's whistles. And throughout his career, he has averaged 2.9 personal fouls per game, indicating that physical play has been part of his game all along. Some view him as a guy who brings energy to each game, while others view his tough play as crossing the line sometimes. Love him or despise him, Patrick Beverley promises one thing: he is on the court. Whether he is chasing steals, jawing with superstars, or drawing attention for the wrong reasons, one thing is certain: when Pat Bev is on the court, things will get wild. Marcus Smart, the sneaky defender. Marcus Smart is not the loudest or most physical defender in the NBA, but he gets the job done, sometimes in ways that confuse players and fans. He plays with energy, drive, and a sneaky edge that distinguishes between good defense and bending the rules. In 2022, his workmanlike mentality paid off with the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year award, and he's now considered one of the most respected defenders in the league. Standing at 6'4", Smart utilizes his strength and quick mind to shut down opponents on the perimeter. He doesn't just guard players. He sees the play before it happens, jumps into passing lanes, and causes chaos with his quick hands and smart instincts. But what really sets him apart is that he's mastered the art of flopping, overreacting to contact to draw fouls. Some call it acting or strategy, but whatever it is, it works. Smart has gotten in trouble countless times for being too physical, especially when defending screens or fighting through picks. Referees have even started cracking down on flopping throughout the league, and Smart finds himself consistently at the top of the list of flop-related penalties. In 2023 alone, he was fined after an on-court confrontation got out of hand, proving that while he's all about the team, his passionate play sometimes gets in the way. Unlike the rougher styles of Draymond Green or Dillon Brooks, Smart's game is more about control and clever moves. He's not famous for rough fouls or ejections, but for finding ways to gain an edge without breaking the rules outright. That's what makes him so tricky. He doesn't need brute strength to throw someone off. He just needs a smart nudge, a fall at the right moment, and the referee's attention. Whether you see him as a master tactician or a crafty rule bender, Marcus Smart is the kind of defender who changes the flow of a game without always showing up in the stat sheet. He wins little battles that fans might miss, but sometimes those moments push the boundaries of what's fair. And speaking of those gray areas, let's look at some of the most debated defensive plays that left fans and officials wondering what the rules even meant. Back in 2022, one player snapped during a heated moment off the court. He shoved a star center from behind during a timeout. It wasn't during the game, and it wasn't just rough. It was out of line. The league suspended him, and the video replay was featured on every sports highlight program. But do you know who it was? Question 3. Who shoved Deandre Ayton from behind during a timeout in 2022, earning a suspension? A. Marcus Smart. B. Patrick Beverley. C. Dylan Brooks. D. Draymond Green. The answer is B. Patrick Beverley. Question 4. Which player is best known for flopping and winning Defensive Player of the Year in 2022? A. Marcus Smart. B. Draymond Green. C. Patrick Beverley. D. Dylan Brooks. The answer is A. Marcus Smart. So why does this style of play matter? In today's NBA, where scoring is the priority, defensive players who can be physical and shut down star players are vital. Even though the league has cut back on physical play, some players still bring a tough edge, sometimes too tough, which helps their team win and keeps opponents on their toes. They might get fined, tossed from games, or even suspended, but they make one thing clear: nothing comes easy. Who is the dirtiest defender in today's NBA? Leave your answer in the comments, hit that like button if you're all about old school defense, and don't forget to subscribe for more NBA analysis on Sports Stars Recap. Until next time, stay sharp and keep your game tight.